If you guys are in need of any grinding services, hit up my guy Rose NBA on Twitter. From domination to getting you guys a 95 plus overall hidden gem, he does it all. What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over my King of the Court squad for this weekend in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, before I dive into the squad, I am going to be live streaming King of the Court. The link to my Twitch is down below in the description. Or just make sure to go click that link and go follow it anyways, because I stream sometimes 2K anyways. So if you do love the content, make sure to go show mad love and support. So King of the Court, last weekend we did secure the win. This weekend we're trying to do the exact same thing, and we're starting off at the point guard position with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now I'm going to upgrade the gold brick wall. You guys can see the legend ankle assassin. He is my best point guard. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Plays good defense, has a cheesy crossover. His release is absolutely incredible. I love SGA in this game. Obviously, I got super blessed to win King of the Court, basically the week before he was available. Did secure him, and he is not only my point guard for now, but he's probably going to be my point guard for the near future. At the shooting guard position, we're plugging in Galaxy Opal George Gervin, card I did end up getting from last weekend's King of the Court. Now, I still need to get the silver and gold brick wall. Still need to get that silver or that gold immovable enforcer, fully badging up George Gervin. But my thing is this, right? If I get those badges, there's nothing else that George Gervin needs. The card is so complete on the court. Definitely a card that should lead me to a lot of success today. Plays good defense, can dunk the ball well. There's just really no downsides to George Gervin. Obviously, you're gonna have to spend some MT on badges, which I never like doing, but at the end of the day, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. Do need to give him that gold immovable enforcer as well, which I'm kind of honestly surprised I don't have immovable enforcer on gold. Like, this badge is crazy expensive, so that's just not going to happen today. But when I do fully badge George Gervin, he is going to be even better. Perfect three ball, good driving dunk, solid defensively. Just a card that is going to get it done at a really high level. Starting shooting guard position, this one, or small forward position, this one might surprise some people. I'm plugging in Tobias Harris. And I know people are going to get mad. Ty, why Tobias Harris? Well, here's the deal. Defensively, I don't need him to guard on ball. He can just guard the opposing small forward, be fine. He's got an 89 three ball with one of the best releases in the entire game. Defensively, 82 perimeter, 82 interior, 82 speed. Doesn't really blow you away, but he's fine, right? He's fine on that defensive side of the court. As long as he can green shots for me, play good defense, that's all I need Tobias Harris to do, and he does that on a consistent basis. There's going to come a week in which Tobias Harris just doesn't play for me anymore, but that week's not now. He can shoot lights out, play solid enough defense. And as far as an overall small forward, he's what I need because I can consistently green his shot. Tobias Harris, my starting small forward. At the power forward position, we're plugging in Diamond Paolo Banchero. Now, this is going to be interesting because I haven't played the game a ton this week, and I am moving Paolo Banchero to the power forward position instead of playing small forward, which he normally does. 6'10", 88 three ball, 90 standing dunk, 96 driving dunk, good ball handle, solid defense. There's just no downsides to Paolo Banchero. 23 Hall of Fame badges as well. The list goes on and on for Paolo Banchero. I could hype this card up even more. This card just can do no wrong on the floor. For me, one of my best players on the court. The problem with Banchero is I just feel like he doesn't do a ton for me on the court. Like, he's fine. There's never like a flow with him. But at the small forward, power forward position, there's just a limited amount Paolo Banchero can do on the floor. At the center position, my new addition, Pink Diamond David Robinson. I know people are probably going to be let down. Ty, what? David Robinson? What about Victor Wembanyama? Well, here's the situation for D-Rob. And I need you guys to hear me out. This card is going to do what I do and need him to do on the court. Do need to get him the glass gunner shoe, which I do like a little bit more. 7'1", 235, 85 three ball, standing dunk, driving dunk, really solid defense, so good rebounder, 87 speed. The thing I like most about this D-Rob is he comes with Hall of Fame immovable and Box Out Beast, I think, are the, extra badges that he does have. So has some of those extra badges, some of the better badges in the entire game. You guys can obviously the badges that were added to him are pretty perfect as well. So I don't need to do anything to D-Rob. This card is super complete as he is. And again, I'm not going to add any badges to the card. I absolutely love what D-Rob gives me at the center position, especially on the defensive side of the ball. a guy that's going to go out there, going to be able to compete with Victor Wembanyama, any of those other great bigs in this game. I love what D-Rob is going to give me on the court at the starting center position. Backup point guard, we're plugging in Galaxy Hope Chris Paul. Really no question about it. Chris Paul is deserving of being on the squad and should, give me some good minutes. He always seems to do a lot off the bench for me. Great Hall of Fame badges. You guys can see the card. He comes with 17 of them. As far as just the overall card, can dunk the ball, can play good defense. There's part of me that likes Chris Paul more than Shai. And I know that's probably not what I should be doing or saying, but that's kind of the truth. Like, I like Chris Paul as much as anybody else on the court. Has a good release, plays good defense, even though he's only 6 foot tall. Chris Paul is the real deal. Backup shooting guard. Nothing really changing here. Chicken Man Jack Marin, 6'6", 91 3-ball, solid driving dunk, defensively really solid. He is just a solid guy on the court. I'm not going to sit here and gas up Jack Marin anymore, but he is a solid guy that I trust on the court. He's going to knock down shots. He's going to play solid defense. There's just no flaws in him. Good speed, really solid defensively. If you don't like Jack Marin, I'm really curious to why. I mean, I know he's only 6'6", but in my opinion, he gives you so much on the court. Has one of the easiest releases to green in the entire game. And just is so consistent for me on the bench. Like, honestly, I don't see Jack Marin getting replaced anytime soon. Just because, again, he is consistent. I can trust him on the court to do what he does. Perfect 3-and-D type guy. And you'll notice, in my starters in my bench unit, I don't really have any pure locks. I don't. There's not any player that I would say is a pure lock. I don't have like an Andre Kirilenko. I don't have a Kawhi Leonard type of player. But all of my guys are going to be really solid defensively. At my bench, small forward, Pink Diamond, Tracy McGrady, 94 3-ball, 97 driving dunk, good ball handle, really solid defensively. Another card to me I can trust on the court. I honestly like him more at the small forward position than the shooting guard position as well. 6'8", small forward position, doesn't need to make a lot of plays. As long as T-Mac can green shots for me and play solid defense, it's really all I need him to do. I gave this T-Mac way back when, the Hall of Fame on-ball menace, so I feel like I've got to run T-Mac until he literally can't play anymore. 6'8", one of the better cards on my entire squad. Could start him over Tobias Harris. It really is just a preference thing, and I might end up doing it. I don't know, but I just feel like I'm way more consistent knocking down shots right now with Tobias Harris than Tracy McGrady. So that's really what it comes down to, but I want you guys to know and realize T-Mac can still absolutely play to this day. I mean, this card is still an absolute stud, an absolute beast. And if you are looking for a small forward shooting guard and haven't been using T-Mac, trust me, plug him back into your lineup. Don't shoot with him with the stick. Shoot with him with square, and you'll have a lot of success. Bench power forward, I'm plugging in Diamond Terry Cummings, 6'9", 84 3-ball, 85 standing dunk, driving dunk, 86 ball handle, defensively solid, 87 speed, good rebounder. Terry Cummings is a beast. I mean, I can't emphasize it enough. Part of me wants to move Paolo to the small forward, Terry to here, and then, I don't know, rearrange my bench, but I just can't. I can't do it. Terry is going to have to come off the bench for me. The best part about Terry Cummings is his release, right? He's going to be a card, defensively does what you need him to do. He has 85 perimeter, 86 interior, 87 speed. He's fine, but the best part about him is his quick release. You're gonna green relatively pretty consistently with the card. You guys can see my stats with Terry. Normally doesn't do a lot, but he does green consistently for me, and that's the biggest thing I like about Terry. And you can see the same thing with Tobias. Like, his jump shot is so smooth. I'm shooting a crazy number from the three-point line because he greens nearly every shot I take with him. At the bench center, we're plugging in Diamond Jaren Jackson Jr. Kind of a weird situation. I love Jaren Jackson Jr. a ton, but I do have to bring the card off the bench. Only 6'10", might eventually move him to that power forward position. We'll have to see how that works in the future. Comes with an 88 3-ball, really solid block interior, defensively just an absolute beast, 87 speed, a solid rebounder, badge-wise, an absolute beast as well. Does everything I need on the court, does Jaren Jackson Jr. Now, my last 3 spots, I just plug in bad gold cards. That's what I do. It's kind of what I have been doing for a long time. I don't know if it helps with points, it helps with anything else, but it is something I just do. So hopefully my, hopefully my bench unit just subs in the right way. I am going to be rocking the Timberwolves jerseys. Why not? I feel like I normally do rock the Wolves jerseys, and it goes well for me. So that's exactly what I'm going to be rocking today as well. And obviously, head coach, you guys should know by now, is going to be Steve Kerr. And I'm not using a prize ball because I don't need to waste any time. But my head coach is going to be Steve Kerr, who should lead me to a lot of success. +4 3-ball, midi, free throw, speed, ball handle, all of those things. Now, I got 900,000 coins basically just waiting here to be spent. However, I don't want to spend it on a card I don't need. So like, again, if I could upgrade a position, I'm not afraid to do it. However, it would take a special card to be available. And I'm going to need a lot of these things to be sold in my collection to maybe even make a little more empty to have to be spent. But I'm fine rocking out with this team. I like this team. This is a team that I'm confident will lead me to another King of the Court victory today. I've won 2 out of the last 3, and the 1 week I didn't win, I wasn't able to play. But obviously, Splash, he's tough, man. I mean, honestly, like, I'm probably not the favorite today. Splash probably is. So it is what it is. But I'm going to try to have fun with it. Again, click that link down below. Watch me on Twitch. Really do appreciate all the support. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.